for you, ship them to you fresh, never frozen. So when you get them, there will be some dry ice around the box, there will be ice packs, it'll feel all cool, but it won't be frozen because we're giving it to you the freshest way you can possibly get it. If when you get it home you don't want to eat all 6 or all 12 fillets at one time, you can freeze it, but you will be the first person to ever have frozen it. And I think that honestly, this fresh fish speaks for itself when you taste it.
Can I just tell you, because it's interesting, you know, oftentimes people think they don't like something,
right?
Or you don't really know what something should taste like until you get it in the very best way. So understand what Meredith just said to you. Your fish will never have been frozen, and often when you go to the grocery store, it's been frozen maybe a couple of times before you get it home, put it in your own freezer. So talk to me about this salmon and what Chinook salmon is.
Well, this is a farmed Atlantic salmon, Pacific salmon, king salmon that actually is farmed in the UNESCO biosphere off Vancouver Island in Canada, in the cool Canadian waters, which gives a great flavor to the salmon. You know, Leah, I love what's happening right this instant because Leah has never had a chance to taste this before. So I just handed her this plate for the very first time. And let me tell you, Leah, you know what? You were so quiet. I could tell as you were tasting this. But you know, and you are continuing to eat it, which is a great, great thing. Like it honestly, if you've ever gone to a farmer's market and you've had a strawberry and you think, oh my goodness, that strawberry was so delicious.
Right, exactly.
Because it was so fresh. The same thing happens when you actually have fish.
Is delicious.
And you know the thing is that it's so easy to cook when you have really good ingredients. I always tell people, get the very best ingredients you can, do as little to them as possible, and they will be delicious. Here's what I'm doing with the salmon. I'm putting a little bit of salt. I'm putting a little bit of pepper. I put a touch of oil in there.
Okay.
And that's all you want to do when you cook this salmon because it's so delicious.
It's delicious, Meredith.
So delicious.
Okay, so here's what I need to tell you. First of all, we don't have a huge number of orders for this salmon that we can actually take for you. So I just want you to be aware of that so you can place your order right away to make sure you get it. You have your choice in terms of the count. You can order the 6 count, and that's going to be 5 payments of $19.80. Or you can order the 12 count, and as you're looking at it there, you'll get 12 of those salmon steaks. You will save $45 by ordering the 12 count. And can I tell you, a lot of people are opting for the 12 count.
It's smart because you're getting this fish the freshest way you possibly can. Unless you live in a coastal town and you know a fisherman, this is the way to get fresh fish. And then get it home. If you want to freeze it, it comes in little 2-pack portions that is perfectly packaged for you to freeze it, but you're the first person to ever have frozen it. And this fish is so delicious. Salt, pepper, a little bit of oil in a pan or on a barbecue grill if you want to. And then
the flavor,
when you taste it, then you understand why fresh fish is important.
Yes. Exactly.
You know what? And if you're used to buying frozen fillets or you're buying them from the fish counter, they've been previously frozen at the fish counter. This fish is delicious. Now, I've told you that you don't need recipes, but if you like recipes, you can go to bluejeanschef.com or you can go to the product page on QVC.com and you'll get recipes for things that we have over here. You know, just like a ginger broth with some salmon with peas and potatoes. This is white beans and tomatoes. But you know, something as simple as just making a little tzatziki, which is like a yogurt, garlic, you know, just pop that on top of the finished salmon if you want to. Or just take a squeeze of lemon, and a little bit of lemon juice on that. Just some fresh herbs. That's all you need to do to this because it's so good.
I have to tell you, and what I want to describe for you at home, everybody, and you know, it's true. It's New Year's Day, and this is the time a lot of us sort of take stock, and we know the importance of getting healthy fish into our diets. And maybe you thought, oh, I haven't really liked the taste of the fish that you had, or
try this.
This is so fresh. And the flavor of this salmon, I mean, I love your analogy of going to a farmer's market and where you feel like you've never tasted a tomato until you've had one that they picked fresh from. What is happening now is the salmon that you will, they're still, I love that you said that, they're still swimming.
They are.
The salmon are still swimming. So you will get, because this fish will never be frozen. It's going to arrive to you. Now, when I get it at home, I can put it in my freezer, correct? If I want to store it and freeze it if I'm not going to cook it right away.
Let me show you how it will arrive.
Okay. This is so good, Meredith.
I love coming here and presenting this because it's dinner. Like, it's so delicious.
I know.
So here's how it goes. You're going to get this inside a thermal cooler.
Okay.
There'll be dry ice around the side. When you open this up, this will be frozen, a frozen ice pack that is completely reusable, I might add, perfect. And then you'll get your fillets packaged in tubes like this, cryovac pack, so now you can pop that right into the freezer But you know what? I do want you to try just
cook it.
two.
I know.
Just two.
Salt
the
and
very
pepper.
first time. Salt,
And a
pepper,
little
olive oil,
olive
and
oil.
it's so delicious. But you're going to get either 6 or 12 packed in here. There's another cooler pack on the bottom. This tub is totally recycled material and recyclable. I use them all the time. Like this is just
That's great.
there's so much quality goes into not just the fish, but even the packaging.
And I'll tell you, this is why people shop with QVC. You walk to, look at the fish counter in your grocery store, and you have no idea where that fish has traveled from, how long it's been there, how many times it's been frozen. And so in terms of the value here, you know exactly what you're getting because this is as fresh as it gets. It is coming to you fresh, never having been frozen.
Exactly.
And I have to tell you, what that means for the flavor of this salmon is out of this. I mean, it is just, it's buttery, it's light, the texture is fantastic. Even the color, when we looked at those fillets that you had in in the package, even the color, you know everything about this is good.
And that's because this fish is farmed with a sustainable farmery that actually, farms the fish in its indigenous waters in the UNESCO biosphere, giving it its indigenous food supply. So it has that great flavor. It's cold. Canadian waters that make that salmon so flavorful. That's why, BC, British Columbia, is very well known for their salmon. And being Canadian, I'm very proud to say that, as you can imagine. But Leah, what's happening here, I'm so excited about, and I like to share that with all of my, my Facebook viewers, is that first experience, for the first time you ever taste that salmon. When I had
to put the plate down there.
Well, when Carolyn,
I would have just eaten the whole thing.
Carolyn eats an entire fillet with me when we're
In a
here because
presentation?
it's so delicious, and with just 1 4-ounce portion, you're getting more omega-3s than most people get all week.
Well, and
So
that's
a great
just it.
way, yeah.
Because if you've done some of the reading, we recommend that you have 2 to 3 servings of healthy fish each week. And so this is your opportunity. Here's what's going on. You can choose either the 6 count of the king salmon, and that's going to be 5 payments of $19.80. Shipping and handling is already in there. But if you choose the 12 count, you save $45. It's just a better value and a smarter decision to go ahead and order the 12 count. The fish are still swimming. That's how fresh it is. And it comes to you fresh, never been frozen. This is popular again today in 42055. We'll let you know if you're in time to get whether you want the 6 or the 12 count and take advantage of that easy pay. Thank you for.
I'm going. I'm still going.
Dinner, Meredith.
I finished talking. Now I continue eating. Thanks, Leah.
That salmon is great, everybody. Oh, if you haven't had a chance to try it, please, from Anderson Seafood, go ahead and place your order now. All right, so the January food of the month. Yeah, the January food of the month. Cushman's Honey Bells, of course. It's January 1st. And that means we are taking your orders for honey bells. You know they're only harvested during a very short window in the month of January. And if you're looking at that and thinking, what are those oranges? Oh, no, no, no. If you don't know what a honey bell is, do stay tuned. All right, I'm loving this show this afternoon, and I hope you are as well. It's all about eating smart, healthy choices. I'd love for you to call us right now. If you are a fan of Corazonis, if you've had the bars, if you've enjoyed them, call us, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. By us, I mean me and Marie-Louise Ludwig, who's with me. It's great to see you. Happy New Year's. It's great to see you.
Thank you.
So I'm